You ready to go, girl? You ready? All right, we're just following up from the, we're just picking up where we left off with the last video. We're out of here. I just checked the tracking on the UPS, on that Amazon delivery, and it didn't leave Sewickley, Pennsylvania until 12:15 p.m. A lot of those deliveries leave early in the morning, so they've been on the truck. They're well on their way in their route. But that one didn't leave till after lunch, so it could be late afternoon, it could be evening. It says it's not to be arrived by 10 p.m. at the latest. That's their estimate. So I think we're just gonna hit the road and get on out there. And one thing I forgot was the coachman doesn't even have a cup holder for the driver. What is yeah, well, that's gonna have to be corrected. And some of you that remember some of the little bits and pieces about the coachman, it had the had the stripped out wind up window thing, had a little pair of vice grips on here. I have since fixed that, so it works all nice now. And we will be traveling with windows down today here. I'm gonna unplug. Well, I'm gonna turn the air conditioner off and unplug. No, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. No air, windows down. What? Oh, there's a fly. There's a fly buzzing around. Sky raisins. All right, bro, we'll get going. All right, away we go. Oh, it's much better with some air moving. Oh, and I don't have a dash cam up here yet. I gotta look around. I'll get something rigged up. Yeah, this trip will give me a chance to kind of sit, you know, get away from the garage and other matters that I'm usually find myself getting mixed up with. This will be some good getaway and just kind of tinker with the coachman. That's what we need. We need some tinkering with the small details. Time, some downtime to kind of do that. I'll get her dialed in here pretty soon. Bella, bella, bella. It's actually not too bad in here once we get rolling and some air moving. It's pretty comfortable. I could have put some things away a little bit better. I hear them back there rattling. Left a couple things in the sink. Actually, it's no big deal about the Amazon things because we have plans, I think, to come back down this way in the next day or two. So we won't just be out here, you know, for 5 straight days without leaving. We're gonna probably leave and maybe, you know, go get lunch or dinner out somewhere and maybe a little sightseeing and stuff, and just kind of swing by. And so yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we'll have to get a dash cam mounted in here. Easy, girl. It's all good. It's all good, girl. She's probably thinking, it's about time we went somewhere in a coachman. I heard the truck, and I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to get Bella's all started. But there they are. Nice. We're going to let them get parked and leveled and set up and settled in, and maybe we'll see them after bed. I'm excited, and Bella's gonna be too. It's funny how the days can just slide by when you get to visiting with you know, good friends. And you know, Scott and Teri are some of my very, very best friends, and you know, I'm not always comfortable filming or recording in certain situations, you know, and I've never really done that a lot on my channel. Usually it's projects or out seeing and doing things, and when I get to visiting and stuff, I just don't show that as much as some folks do. But we're having to jump ahead here quite a few days actually. Teri and Scott did make it here for the 4th of July weekend. And oh, by the way, right now there's some plans developing. We might take a ride just a little bit to the north as gets to be more and more Amish community, and with Amish shops and restaurants and such. So we're thinking about making plans to go up there. I don't think that's going to make it into this video, but I'm not sure what we're going to do today. It's still early yet, but you know, we've just been hanging out, and the 4th of July weekend, Teri, as usual, put out a nice spread of nice picnic-y type foods, and we all ate too much, and it was great. And it's just been so good, them coming, you know, over, seeing and doing in this part of the country, and making their way up here to southwestern Pennsylvania, stopping in. It breaks up my summer. A much needed and welcomed break. You know, me and Bella loves them. So anyway, what else did we stopped out and had fish sandwiches one night. We all got the big fish sandwiches where the fish is so big you just it's overhanging the bun. You just fold it over, open the bun up, just fold it over the rest of the way on, and put the bun back on top, and they're just and some other goodies. And so we've been out and about doing a few things, and I don't think any of us bother recording, but we're gonna get back on track here. Another thing we've been doing, at least Scott and I, and Teri's been busy trying to get her videos caught up, because she's had a lot of content, including a bad storm, or they're lucky their rig didn't get severely damaged, but she's been trying to get her videos caught up. She's getting ready to release one that they're still not here yet, and that's probably going to be out today or tomorrow, but there was just a lot of content that and same thing, I think we all tend to get a little caught up in visiting, and the days slide by and the videos get behind really quickly. So she's playing catch up, so I don't think her video of them getting here is going to be till her next video. You know, video making can be, the timelines can get a little screwy, especially around the holiday weekends. Anyway, yeah, a crazy storm they ran into. Couldn't even get back to the rig for a while. Anyway, if you don't know, many of you know my good friends Teri and Scott. Some of you don't. Their channel, if you want to check that out, their channel is all one word now, Destination Open Road. So there'll be that video, and then them getting up here, and so where was I? So Scott had taken advantage of being parked here for a while, and we went and got parts, a couple things he wanted to look at on his rig, and of course I brought my projects with me, and I've gotten 2 done that I really wanted to get done, and now there's a couple other ones that are in queue now to get done too. I'll show you this 2 here real quick. You know, the one was that getting the generator to where I could just run it on the back of the RV, and right now, you know, run it while I'm driving to be able to run the air conditioner, or if I'm just stopped somewhere, you know, push the remote button inside, start it up, I got power or whatever. But I wanted to make that happen, and I'm now to where I can. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Well, it does. I ran a cord. Yeah, it does. What am I talking about? So, okay, so here's a cord with a new plug end, and what I do is, when I put this one away to travel, it's wound up in here. I just plug that into this, and this is just a standard 30 amp 10 gauge extension cord. So I wind that up in here, and then I plug in into that extension cord, and then I have run the extension cord to the back. And somebody had mentioned, I had already just decided on this, and then somebody did mention it in the comments, so we're on the same page there. Instead of it just hanging out and having a regular end on it and have to worry about tying it up, or just kind of a loose end. I installed this plug. I really hated drilling a hole in the RV, but I did it. So it has a nice weather protector cover on it. Snaps in place. But yeah, just open that up, and the cord has a nice weather protected end here. It goes on here nice and snug, and then the weather head screws on these threads on here. So, and I have the cord made up. Here's that end, and that black collar is what's, you plug that in, and that black collar is what threads on there. And then long enough and a little bit extra, and then this end plugs into the generator. Now I have this all figured out now. This will get up there. I do have to modify that and stiffen it so it's not bouncing against the RV or anything. But I have this all mapped out, how I'm going to fix the spare tire. If you watched earlier videos, there was a little bit of interference going on, so I need to really just going to be raising it up and moving it in just a little bit. There'll still be a decent gap between the tire and the RV that if I stiffen it up properly, that won't be a problem. And then there will be room over here. And I also figured it out that the tire won't interfere with that plug. That's part of that plug placement. So when I get back, that's another I'll finish modifying this rack slightly so the generator sits in here proper. The tire's going to be up out of the way. This will all be hooked up, and that will be taken care of. And now, of course, Teri says, well, how much more do you have to do? How close are you? Why don't you just, when they go to leave, why don't you just travel with us? Are you ready to leave for the year yet? and that makes it tough, because as much as I would love to get out and start traveling already, the coachman's just not quite there yet. I did order the big awning. I'll get to that second project here that I got done. The awning for this window is back at the garage. I just need to install it. And yesterday I did order the big awning, and it did have one point, but all the hardware is missing. It was removed for whatever reason. So I have the complete awning and the roll that the awning goes on, the arms, the brackets, everything. I did order that yesterday because well, I found out right away coming out camping that in the afternoon the sun is just beating on the side of this, and of course it gets heated up, gets pretty hot once that sun starts beating on the side here. So the awning would help so much. But anyway, it's gonna be it's ordered and it will be on its way. I'll show you this. Oh, I know there could be a possible comment here. Somebody might think it's a fire trap, but it's basically same thing you'd find in an engine compartment. There's gasoline goes to the engine. There's electronics. It all needs mounted good connections, mounted securely and safely to avoid any possible bad things from going on. And I think I've done that. And so this being the original generator bay, I added on a couple batteries back here in addition to the batteries I have that are up underneath the steps. But because it was a generator bay, it had a 12-volt supply and a fuel supply for the generator to run on. So it had those connections. So what I did was I put an electric fuel pump in here, and it runs the toggle switch. I got two toggle switches. I only needed one, but I got the other one anyway. I thought, I don't know, it was only $1 more. And actually this top one only runs that light. Which that's the only thing I haven't mounted yet. I just need to get 2 screws and probably mount it to the top up here. But everything else is all the wires and fuel line and everything is mounted securely. And yeah, the bottom one runs the fuel pump. So that's then there's a little ball valve here to shut it off, and that's it. It's that easy. Should probably say, well, you shouldn't show that on YouTube. Now people know how to steal your gas. Okay. Well, good luck at that. Good luck on that. So yeah, put that out my can, and open the valve, throw the toggle switch, and you can pump a whole bunch of gas out of the Coachman. It's that easy. So if you want to come steal my gas, that's all you got to do. And but like I said, good luck with that. And if it happens to be after dark, if you think maybe I'll just do it after dark, I can get away with it. Well, remember, there's this handy light here I put here, so you can see what you're doing. All right, I did that just for you thieves out there. And the reason I want to do that was for the generator. I didn't want to carry a big 5-gallon gas can around all the time. Probably gonna make a little saddle for that, and a latch or a good strap, and just carry the little 1-gallon can around. Yeah, I'm undecided there, or that might end up getting carried on the back rack. I'll just have to think about that part of it here a little bit more. So I was happy to get that done. Yeah, being out on the road, I don't have to carry a big 5-gallon can around, or even if we're out somewhere for an extended period, it running out and having to run to town for gasoline, I can just pump some out of the Coachman. What else is going on? Yeah, I think Teri and Scott are getting ready right now. We're gonna go out and do something here after a bit. I don't think we're gonna make it up to the Amish thing today, but we're gonna go out and about. We're gonna go out and about and do something. I think there was one more thing. Oh yeah. These projects, I try to, like, when I get to a certain area, is concentrate on that area and like do everything about that area. And that one big final push, besides those 2 awnings, as far as kind of a big job goes, is the back of the RV. Besides that rack, the tire rack, and the cargo rack modification for the generator, there's the RV itself. And I have got new, I still have to recock the around the air conditioner and paint that wood. That needs some attention to make that right. And I have brand new tail lights. These are no longer available. And I think I had a broken lens, and somebody just covered it. So now there's only 1 bulb. So, you know, visibility is not quite what it should be. It should be 2 bulbs, which would be brighter and stick out further. So I just bought whole new units that it should fit the top to bottom. The height should fit proper, but it's going to come up a little bit short. So it'll be tail light, reverse light, and tail light, and then this black plastic. I'll probably take that section and fill that gap over here and get my jigsaw or whatever, and cut it to fit nice, and get some black caulking and or rubberized caulking or whatever, and fill that little gap in. It'll be a little bit of a custom job, but I'm going to try to do it really neatly, that it doesn't look you know, too hillbilly like. Nothing against hillbillies, they do fine work. It was actually a compliment, sort of, not really. And those lights, and plus I have the same thing I did to the bounder. Even with new ones, by the time the bike's on here and other stuff, that can still partially be blocked. So I do have LED ones, and they'll go to, you know, low and to the as far off to the right as right before this bend starts. Right out here is just as best I can on both sides. So that'll be that'll aid in visibility. Anything else back here I wanted to do? And fix this pigtail. Probably pointed that out before, but whoever mounted that didn't bother putting it in a proper bracket. It just lays down here and flops, and the weather cover, spring in the weather cover is broke, so I'll probably put a new pigtail on it. Not that I really need one. I'm not towing anything, but you know, if there's going to be one, it probably should be on there right and proper, secure and all that stuff. So I have my work cut out for me, just taking care of the back of this. Yeah, that side will be good. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Looks like maybe a news helicopter. Alrighty. Another beautiful day here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Yeah, the park's kind of plenty of room here at the park. I like it this way. Yeah, so you know, getting the bounder, I'm sorry, the bounder, getting the coachman wrapped up. So close yet, still some things to do. He says we need to get on the ball. We need to get this stuff done so we can get traveling a little bit more. So we can get busy traveling. Say we could be going with Scott and Terry if you'd have this stuff done already, right? All right, I'll show you real quick. These are the LED lights that will go on the bumper. Of course, they still have the protective plastic on them. And yeah, those are the two for each corner of the bumper. And let's see, where's those other ones at? I think I have them under here. Yes, here. Let me see. See that? There we go. Nice, brandy new. It will be bright and reliable. No problems either with old rusty, corroded, you know, bulbs or sockets. So, and these are just regular, the incandescent ones. So, yep. Still more work to do. So that's the latest update, where my videos are pretty much up to speed, and Teri's will be in her next video or two. And we'll see what her take is on all this up here. They seem to be enjoying their time and the weather here very, very well. Oh, and I fixed Teri's computer, put a faster solid state hard drive in it, and it runs really well, and she seems to be very happy with it. Other than that, yeah, we're probably going to get up to that Amish thing. I think we're going to go ahead and probably be doing that. So that'll probably be in the next video, unless something else pops in the way. Anyway, all right, that's all we got today.